Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Am I audible? Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Am I audible? Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Please everybody respond to me, guys. Guys, please check it. All of you get my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Right. Good morning, guys. And I think we are discussing about steps to prepare first Java application. In the steps to prepare first Java application, almost all we completed the compilation process. The total compilation process we completed there in the steps to prepare first application. If we understand one time about this total compilation process here, I'll give some explanation to you or try to understand it clearly. What is going to be happen regarding this particular one? First of all, I've taken my system hard disk where C drive, D drive, then what next one here, no, and E drive. Almost all three drives here we have taken. After that, after completion of it, I installed operating system. It is available under C drive. I installed Java software. It is available under what there in C drive, Java folder. Inside this Java folder, JDK 1.8.0 bin. Inside this bin folder, Java C, Java, Java P, and so on. These commands are existed. After that, I created a folder to keep all my programs in d:/Java 7. Inside this d:/Java 7 tested.java file is available. There we are having class test, public static void main, string array args, and Cessna.println. Welcome message here we provided. That's okay, fine. After that, I need to start compilation there. To perform compilation, first we have to open over there command prompt. Inside this command prompt, what we have to provide? d:/Java 7. Here we have to provide. There we need to use the command like what there? Java C space tester.java. What's the command here we have to use there? Java C space tester.java. When we provide this Java C space test.java, immediately operating system will take the Java C command. Operating system will search for Java C command in its internal commands list and at the locations referred through path environment variable. Okay, in both the locations, if it is not available, there we are able to get message like what there Java C cannot be recognized as an internal command, external command, operable program, or batch file. All right, as you know the location where Java C is available, we need to set that location to the path environment variable. For that purpose, we have to write a command like what there set path is equal to C:/Java JDK 1. No, JDK. All right, sir. Something else. What is this? No. 1.8.0, not 2. No, 2 is not existed yet, that we can understand. 1.8.0/bin that we provided here. So in the case if the operating system identifies the Java C command through the path environment variable locations, directly operating system will execute Java C command. By the execution of the Java C command, automatically Java compiler software will be activated. Java compiler software activation code will be available with the Java C. Java compiler software will be activated. When Java compiler software is activated, then a compiler will take the file name tester.java and search for that file in the current location from where we are compiling our program. In the case, if that file does not exist in the current location, there we are able to get a message like what there. For that message here, we are able to get Java C colon file not found colon test.java. File not found colon test.java. This is the message here what we are getting. Understand it clearly. Okay, fine. For example, if test.java file is available at the current location, then immediately what happened there? No, immediately compiler will start compilation right from starting point of the file to up to like what their ending point of the file can. Right, during this compilation, if we find any compilation error, if we identify any error here, error message will be displayed. If no error is identified during this compilation, there we are not going to get any error message here. Right, if no error is identified in this total program, at the end of the compilation, compiler will generate dot class files. But here the question is what? How many dot class files will be generated? How many number of dot class files here we are able to get? If you understand this point here we are able to get number of dot class files like that is dependent on like what there number of classes, number of abstract classes, number of interfaces, number of enums, and a number of inner classes which we provide in our Java file. Generating number of dot class files is not at all dependent on the number of Java files which we compiled. Right? Generating number of dot class files is totally dependent on the number of classes, number of abstract classes, number of interfaces, number of enums, and a number of inner classes which we prepared in our application. Right, so now this is exactly the meaning of like what they're generating number of dot class files clearly. After that, I give in some option to you. Hyphen D option we have discussed there. What exactly the hyphen D option here we are discussing there? If you want to compile the Java file from current location, and if you want to send the generated dot class file to a particular location, some other location there we have to use what option there? Hyphen D option there we have to use. Next one is, if you want to compile Java file from the, uh, if you want to compile the Java file which has a package statement, it has the package statement. There we have to use what there -d option to generate folder structure with respect to the package name. For example, if the package name is what there com.durgasoft.core, for example, when I compile it, I need to get a folder structure like what? Com folder. Inside the com folder, Durgasoft folder. Inside Durgasoft folder, core folder. Inside this core folder only, I want to keep all my generated dot class files. So if you want to achieve this particular one, there we have to use what again there? -d option there we have to use clearly. This is exactly the meaning of like what there compilation process. This is the meaning of like what there compilation process here what we are providing clearly. All right, sir, it's okay now. This is about like what there how we are going to perform compilation. That part here we understood then. After that, another question here we are getting. What about this another question here? Is it possible to compile more than one Java file by using a single Java C command? Is it possible to compile more than one Java file by using a single Java C command? Answer is what there? Yes, it is possible to compile more than one Java file with a single Java C command with the following cases. What are the various cases here we are going to use? What exactly the cases here we are going to provide? Now try to recognize this clearly. Now here, case one, I'm telling to you, observe carefully. If all the Java files, if all the Java files are interdependent on each other, understand it clearly. A.java, B.java, C.java. C.java is dependent on B.java, B.java is dependent on what there A.java. Understand it clearly. If all the Java files are interdependent on each other, and if we compile the first Java file, that is A.java file, if we compile, automatically the compiler will compile all the dependent Java files. Automatically, compiler will compile all the dependent Java files. Just we are compiling a.java. Understand my point, Kerno? As you are using class B inside the class A, automatically what is going to be happen? Compiler will search for b.java. It will compile b.java also. If b.java depends on what there c.java, then automatically at the time of compilation of this b.java, automatically c.java is also be compiled. Understand my point clearly? If all the Java files are interdependent on each other, and if we compile the first Java file, automatically the compiler will compile all the dependent Java files. Now let's see this one example here. If you understand it easily, we are able to prepare this. All of you observe carefully. Say for example, I want to use what there Java file. Now this is my class A. I want to take. This is class A. Now here I'm going to use b, small b is equal to new b, object I created. But class B is not available in the present Java file. Class B is going to be available in the another Java file. Okay, let me save this. This is like what the a.java. Now this I want to say like what there a.java. Similarly, I need to prepare what there b.java. But here I need to use what there class B. Inside this class B, I'm going to use C, small c is equal to new C. Now C is not available in the present Java file. C is going to be available in another Java file. Okay, I'm going to prepare this is what there b.java. Next one is for this class C. Right. Now what we have to provide there class C. That's it. Inside this class I'm not going to provide any content here, but I want to say with C.java. Now here at the same time already I have like what there test.java is already available with me. Test.java is already available with me. Okay, there we can identify this. Now inside this just I want to remove all this content. I don't require all this content here. But observe carefully. Inside this test.java, inside this class test, inside this main method, of course, main method is also not required here in this case. Just I need to create a small a is equal to new a. Observe carefully. Test class uses a uses B uses C. What is the first Java class? No test. That means what is the base Java class here? No test. Test.java. Let me save this one. I saved it. Now understand this clearly, all of you know. D:/CD full stack Java 830 CD Java 7 Java 7 there dir if I open it. So a.java, b.java, c.java, test.java. This is backup file. Now to think about it. Have you seen any dot class file? Have you seen any dot class file up to now? No dot class file is available. Observe carefully. Java C space test.java. I'm trying to compile test.java. But test.java is dependent on what? A. Definitely, it's going to compile that A also. But A is dependent on what? B. B is dependent on what? C. So first compiler will compile C. Next one is B. Next one is A. Then after that, test.java. Understand it clearly. I compiled successfully dir. If I open it, there we can see what we are getting there. A dot class, B dot class, C dot class. Then after that, what we are getting there? No test dot class. Automatically multiple Java files are compiled or not? Right, so now this is the simple case here what we identify clearly. All right, so first of all, let us take this punch here. Example, test.java, a.java, b.java. C.Java. Okay, now all the classes are completed. Now just we can understand this part here so that we can identify this, how to compile all the content. That's okay, fine. This is one example here we can identify. Right, sir. Just we compiled only tester.java, but we got dot class files for each and every class that we understood clearly. Leave this point here. After this, another case number 2. I think you understood this case, right? All of you understand this case. Case 1 is okay, fine. Next one is by providing multiple Java files along with a single Java C command with the space separator. With what there? Space separator. Right, sir. See, then what I completed with this punch here. See, then the point is very much clear. Tester.java contains class A, but A is available in A.java. A.java contains class B, but B is available in what there? In B.java. Class B contains a C, but C is available in C.java. That means test is dependent on A is dependent on B is dependent on C. So if we compile tester.java, automatically compiler will compile all the dependent Java files also. So that multiple Java files can we completed, we compiled. That's a point I discussed with you. Right. Now come for the second point here. What about the second point? No. By providing multiple Java files along with a single Java C command with the space separator, then we are able to compile our more than one Java file. Now let's see an example here. For example, in this case, what I'm telling there, tester.java is not dependent on A, no relationship is available here. Public static void main. Of course, this is also not mandatory. String array args like this case. This is an independent class. A.java is an independent class, and B.java here also be independent class is available, not dependent on any other one. And C also nothing. All the Java files are independent. All right. Now, if it is a case, now what I am telling there, delete star dot class. Delete star dot back files are also not required. But if after this, what we have there? A.java, B.java, C.java, then what next one? No, tester.java. These are the various files here we are getting clearly. That's okay, fine. Java C space tester.java space A.java space B.java space C.java. Which Java files you want to compile, that we can specify there. We are not required to provide these many. For even though I have 100 Java files, but I want to compile only 2 or 3 Java files, not required to compile all 100 number of Java files. Better not. What Java files we specified along with the single Java C command, that automatically we can compile the content again. dir, if you open it, there we are getting directly A.class, B.class, C.class, then what next one can know? Tester.class. All the values we are getting clearly. All right, so now let me take this example again. First of all, now let me prepare this what the tester.java. No interdependencies. Here we have to identify this tester.java. Next one is like what there after this A.java. B.java. Class B. C.java. Class C. Like this. Here we are having it. Now okay, I need to provide this total compilation process here. That's okay. So whatever the Java files here we provided, all the Java files are going to be compiled clearly. It's not like this. My requirement is what there. Case 3. Case 3. All of you observe carefully. Case 3 is what there. To compile all Java files. Previous case only specific Java files. More than one but specific. But to compile all Java files which are available at the current location. And then we have to use star notation. Then we have to use star notation. But here the point is what there, by using star notation, there's a point actually. There I'm able to use subpoints. To compile all Java files which are available at current location, then we have to use what there, star notation. What is the star notation here? We have to use there. Right, sir. Then practical, I'm not going to provide this, just we can understand this clearly. The examples I'm providing to you. Okay, Java C space star.java. What's the meaning of the star.java? We can compile all the Java files which are having any name, but .java extension must be required. Then we are able to compile all the Java files. That is case number one. We can try for it, but in this example, I can show this, no problem up to this. Delete star dot like what there dot class. Leave this one dir. If you open it, no dot class file is available here. But if I use Java C star dot Java, then here we are able to compile all Java files. We can identify this. Again, here we are getting a dot class, b dot class, c dot class, and a test dot class. Are you getting my point or not? All right, so now just if you want to take this example, yeah, I will take this one. Right, up to this example I can give there, but remaining examples then I want to give as a note. All right, so now in the compilation process here we are getting, yeah, it's okay, no problem. We can take the total, else not required. Yeah, this one is sufficient. All right, sir. Now similarly, just what we have to provide there, I want to give a simple note. No, of course, not required to take, or else no problem. We can take it now. So now, okay, I want to go for what there, some other like what there, some cases here, just simple examples I'm telling to you. To compile all Java files which are having a common prefix, and it may end with anything. And then we have to use the following command. What command here we are going to use there? Observe carefully. Java C prefix name star.java. Example. Here what I am telling there. Java C employee star.java. What is the meaning of this employee star.java? We are able to compile employee names.java, employee address.java, employee emails.java, like the Java files which must start with what their employee, may end with anything. So there we have to use what their employee star.java. Understand it clearly. Right, so next one is another point here. To compile all the Java files which are having a common suffix, and which may start with anything, then we have to use the following command. What command here we have to use there? Java C star suffix name dot java. Start with anything but end with start with what there anything but end with what there a particular suffix. Only that Java files are going to be executed, compiled. Now example here I am telling you, observe carefully. All right, Java C star address.java. What it will compile there? Employee address.java, student address.java, customer address.java, anything, any Java file name we can take, which may end with what, which must end with what their address now, address.java. So in this way, here we are going to compile the content. It's okay, fine. Next one is last option. To compile all the Java files which contains a common word. It may be startup one, it may be ending one, or it may be in the middle. That doesn't matter. It contains a common word. Then we have to use the following command. Then what command here we have to use there? Java C. All right, Java C star word, common word, star dot Java. Star dot Java. Right, all of you understand it clearly what we are getting there? Right. Here we can identify Java C space star common word star dot Java. That's it. So now here anything, for example, employee address, employee like what their email started with employee common, okay, still valid. Ended with common is also be valid. Employee address, student address, customer address is a common, that is also be valid. Or else maybe student account employee dot Java or employee account student dot Java. Account is common, right? There even that type of Java files also we can compile, But cases I'm telling there, multiple Java cases here we can take. Now there we can identify like what there anything, that means any common word if you have at any location, then we have to use what there this particular content clearly. Now here I want to take like what there star account star dot Java, employee account student dot Java, student account employee dot Java, like this. Anything, any type of Java file which contains account. Account is the name that must be available either at a startup point or maybe at ending point or in the middle. That doesn't matter. But first of all, the Java files must have what their account. Then only it is possible. That's it. Now this is a clear-cut information here we can understand now. Overall, multiple Java files compilation here we understood. Now tell me guys, what are the various cases here we understood there? Now tell me all of you know. First one is like what there? Our question is what there? Is it possible to compile more than one Java file by using a single Java C command? Answer is what there? Yes, but with the conditions. How many conditions are available here? Overall, 3 conditions are provided. What are the 3 conditions here we are getting there? First one is what the cases, not conditions now. Yes, cases. What is the first case here now? If all the Java files are interdependent, interdependent, then what next one can know? If all Java files are interdependent, where if we compile the first Java file, automatically the remaining Java files are going to be compiled by the compiler. That is case number 1. Case number 2 is what there? Apart from this, case number 2, by providing multiple Java files along with a single Java C command by providing space separator. There also we are able to compile our Java file. Java C space file1.java, file2.java, file3.java, like this here we are providing. Next one is, another one is what there? By using what notation here now? Star notation. All right, to compile all Java files which are available at the current location, then we have to use what there? Star we have to use. At the same time, to compile all Java files which are having a common prefix, and it may start with anything and it may end with what there? Anything here. That means end with what there? Anything, but start with the prefix now. It may start with anything. Then we have to use the following command. 1 minute, sir. To compile all Java files which are having a common prefix, and it may end with anything, not start with, end with anything. Why? Because star, in place of star we can put anything. It may end with anything. Then we have to use this particular command. Java C space prefix name star dot Java. Okay, now this we are getting clearly. To compile all Java files which are having a common suffix in the sense what there? Ended one. Common suffix and which may start with anything. Then we have to use the following command. Java C star. In place of star we can provide anything, but the suffix name must be same. Star suffix name dot Java. javac space star address.java. To compile all the Java files which contains a common word, then we have to use the following command. Javac space star common word star dot java. Javac space star common word star dot java. There we are getting this one clearly. Javac space star account star dot java. Like this here we are getting our content. Right, sir. With this total, we completed what we completed here. No compilation process here we completed. Right, sir. Then yesterday we discussed about the major part of the compilation. Then today just have given some points about like different options of compilation here we completed. Then next option, next content is like what there? Execute Java program. Execute Java program. All of you observe carefully. Right, sir. Now execute Java program. Observe carefully. To execute Java program, we have to use the following command on the command prompt from the location where the main class dot class file exists. Understand clearly? To execute a Java program, we have to use the following command on the command prompt from the location where the main class dot class file exists. Observe carefully. I'm going to use the command Java space what next one here, main class name. That's it. Java space main class name. Okay, example code. If you observe this clearly, example code. If you understand it, I need to provide what the test. That's it. Java space test. That part here we provided. Okay, Java space main class name that we provided clearly. Right, son. Next one is watch. After this, all right. Okay, fine. Java space main class name. That what we are getting clearly. Understand it, no? Java space test. That I given clearly. Now observe carefully. All of you understand it clearly. First of all, I compiled the Java file where I got my tester.class name. In the same d:/Java 7, we got what there? Tester.class. So first of all, in the command prompt, go to the location where your main class dot class file exists. At which location my main class dot class file is available? Under d:/Java 7 only. All right, now let me go with this d:/Java 7 d:/Java 7. Understand it clearly. There I need to use the command Java space what next one here no test. The Java space what next one here no test that we provided clearly. When we are providing this particular point, whenever we are getting this particular point, now try to understand it clearly. All of you observe carefully. And people are taking some wrong scenarios. What they try to save the Java file with the tester.java, that is small t. Okay, but class name is what there capital T only. Test is a capital T, but file name is what the small t. So in the compilation part they are given correctly, but in execution what they are providing Java space test they have written, but the test in test T is what the small they are giving, but they must give what their capital test. That means main class name we have to use. Main method class name, file name may be same, may not be same. But along with the Java, we have to provide main method class name. In main method class name, if T is capital, that we have to provide. In main method class name, if T is small, that we have to provide here in the command prompt. Forget about this file name. If that file name T is capital or not, that doesn't matter. In the compilation, that is not at all an issue. But when we are providing main method class name along with execution, no, along with Java command, that case sensitiveness will come there. If we give capital T there, here also we have to give capital T. If we give small t there, here also we have to give small t. That in general what people are doing the mistake now. Okay, right, son. Leave it. After completion of this particular content, then what next one now? Observe carefully. D:/Java 7 Java stage. Now operating system will take Java command. Operating system will take Java command. Operating system will search for Java command in its internal commands list and at the locations referred by path environment variable. At path environment variable locations, we got the Java. When Java is identified, immediately operating system will execute the Java command. Immediately operating system will execute Java command. By the execution of the Java command, automatically JVM software will be activated. Who is activated there? No, JVM software will be activated. Then what the JVM software will do now? Then JVM software will come to the command prompt. JVM software will take the main class name, that is what the test. JVM will search for the tested data class file at the 3 locations. What are the 3 locations? No, current location from where we are executing Java program, Java predefined library, and at the locations referred by class path environment variable. We have one more environment variable actually. That is what there, class path environment variable. Understand it clearly. Later I will talk about it. So up to now, what we completed here, when we provide Java space test and command prompt, operating system will take Java command from command prompt. Operating system will search for the Java command in its internal commands list. If it is not available, then it will search for it at the path environment variable provided locations. In the path environment variable provided locations, C:/Java/JDK 1.8.0/bin is available. In that location, Java is identified. When Java is identified in this particular location, the operating system will execute the Java command. By the execution of the Java command, automatically JVM software will be activated. JVM software will come into the picture. JVM software will take the main class name from the command prompt. Then JVM software will search for the test.class file at 3 locations. What are the 3 locations? No, current location, Java predefined library, and at the locations referred by class path environment variable. Just wait a minute of time. Right, sir. When we provide the above command on the command prompt, the operating system will perform the following actions. First of all, operating system will take the Java command from the command prompt and search for. Okay, we'll take the Java command from the command prompt. The operating system will search for the Java command in its internal commands list and at the locations referred to the class path environment variable. Class path environment variable. Alright, sir. Under the locations provided by the class path environment variable. Alright, sir. Now definitely through path environment variable, not class path. Yeah. Path environment variable. Alright, now when the operating system identifies the Java command through the path environment variable provided locations. Alright, sir. When the operating system identifies the Java command through the path environment variable provided locations, the operating system will execute Java command. With this, the JVM software will be activated and the JVM software will perform the following actions. Now JVM is into the picture. Now JVM is in action. Now JVM will do some activities now. What JVM is able to perform? First one is JVM will take the main class name from the command prompt and the JVM will search for this class, will search for the main class at the current location, at the Java predefined library, and at the locations provided by the class path environment variable. Understand it? This is point number 1. JVM will take the main class name from the command prompt and the JVM will search for the main class at the current location, at Java predefined library, and at the locations provided by the class path environment variable. Point number 1. Two cases are available. In the case if the required main class dot class file is not identified. Now here itself I'm telling the main class dot class file like this. In the case if it is not identified at all 3 locations, then JVM will provide an exception message to the user. Okay, what is that exception message? I will show practically, no need to worry for it. Now the point is what there, if the required main class dot class file does not exist at all the above locations, then the JVM will provide the following messages. What messages here we are able to get there? Observe carefully. In Java 6 we are able to get one type of message. In Java 7 and above we are able to get another type of message. Now I'm confirming that in Java 6 java.lang. No class def found error : test, that we are able to get. In which version there? Java 6 and below. Java 7 and above versions, what we are able to get there? Error : could not find or load main class. Could not find or load main class test. This message here we are able to get. Don't worry, we are going to see that information also clearly. Right, sir. Now for example, I want to remove all of them. See this one, delete star.java. All Java files are deleted. Delete star.class. I deleted all of them. Star.back, even backup files are also not available. Nothing's a dir. If you open it, only bat files are available. That's it, not more than that. Okay. Now I'm using Java 6 version. Java space test. An exception. Java.lang. Okay. No class def found error. What I given there? No class def found error : test. Same thing here we are getting. In which version there? Java 6 version. For example, now I want to use Java 7 version there. In Java 7 version, Java space test, if I provide this, what we are getting here? Error : could not find or load main class test. Could not find or load main class test. Same message here we are getting. So this is when it is not identified. When it is not identified all three locations main class. If main class is not available at all three locations, then we are able to get this particular exception message. Got it or not? For example, what I'm telling there, for example, if my tester.class file is available at a different location, say for example in e colon slash abc location, there if I have tester.class file, here it is available, for example tester.class is available here. That means it is not available at this location here. Understand it clearly. It is not available in this location. It is available at different location. Then I have to give this location details to the JVM. I have to give this location information to JVM. Array, my dot class file is not available in current location. It is available at e colon slash abc. Come and execute this Java file, this dot class file. That information we have to tell to the JVM. To give this information to the JVM, we have to set class path environment variable. We have to set what there? Class path environment variable to this location. How, sir? How can we set this class path environment variable to this particular location? We can identify this d colon slash Java 7. There we have to provide set class path is equal to d colon slash e colon slash abc, that we have to provide. If we provide this automatically to this class path, we are able to have e colon slash abc location will come there. Got it? No. Then again, if we use this one, what if we use there d colon slash Java 7, if we use Java space test now, again the same process. JVM will take the tester.class file, JVM will search for it in the current location, not available, at Java predefined library, not available, under the locations referred by class path environment variable, where what is that environment variable is available location now, e colon slash abc. Now JVM will come to e colon slash abc, where it will find a tester.class or not. There it will find a tester.class. Now when it is identified, then JVM will start executing the test class. How it is executing, I will show that point clearly. So first of all, we have to set class path to what there, e colon slash abc. In the case if the dot class file is available at different location, not at current location, not at Java predefined library, not at the locations referred by class path environment variable. So if it is available at different location, we have to set class path to this particular location. After that, we have to execute again the same thing. I'll forget my point or not? Okay, fine. So then what I have given there inside this, if the required main class dot class file does not exist at the above, at all the above locations, then the JVM will provide the following messages. For example, if the required dot class file, if the required main class, classes dot class file is available at the different location, then we have to set a class path environment variable to that location in order to provide that location details to the JVM. So for this here, what we have to do there, set a class path is equal to, that means now here itself we can identify this clearly, d colon slash full stack Java 830 slash Java 7, then set a class path is equal to e colon slash abc semicolon, that we have to provide clearly. Okay, right side. Next one is what, after this, after completion of this, if the required main classes dot class file exists at either of the above locations, If the main class dot class file exists at either of the above locations, then what JVM will do now? Observe carefully. Then the JVM will load the main class bytecode to the memory. Observe carefully. In the dot class file, we are having only bytecode. In the dot class file, what code is available? No, bytecode is available. Bytecode is an intermediate code. It is not like source code. It is not directly executable code. It's okay. Bytecode is available. That bytecode will be loaded to the memory. If the required main classes dot class file exists at either of the above locations, then the JVM will load main class bytecode to the memory. Okay. After loading that main class bytecode to the memory, what JVM will do? JVM will search for main method in the loaded class. Already test class bytecode is loaded to the memory. Inside this test class bytecode, JVM will search for what there? JVM will search for main method. JVM will search for what there? Main method. There are two cases are available. If the main method is not available, then we are able to get an exception. If main method is available, JVM will start executing our program. Got my point or not? Now let me take this point also. No. Next point is like what there. All right. After loading the main class bytecode to the memory, JVM will search for the main method in the loaded class. JVM will search for the main method in the loaded class. Fine. If the required main method does not exist, if the required main method does not exist in the loaded main class, then the JVM will provide following exception messages. What messages here we are able to get there? Observe carefully. Java 6 version, what you are able to get? No, java.lang. No such method error colon main. In Java 6 version, this we are able to get clearly. Next one is Java 7 error colon main method not found in class test. Please define the main method as public static void main. Public static void main string array args. Like this here we are able to get main method not found in class test. Please define the main method as public static void main string array args. Like this here we are able to get some exception messages. Let me show even that point also clearly. For example, file is not available, main class is not available, that we are getting there clearly. It's okay. For example, I want to provide class test, but here we don't have any main method. Okay, 1 minute. Right, sir. Now understand it, no? Just what we have there, only class test we are having, we are not having any main method. Tester.java. What we provided here, no? Tester.java. All right, sir. Let me compile this one, compile and execute this one. I want to use what version here, no? Java 6 version. Java C tester.java. Let me compile this first of all. Compiled successfully, but we don't have any main method, only main class available. In Java 6 version, what we are getting, observe carefully. Java.lang. No such method error colon what? Main. That we are getting there clearly. Same thing. Java 7 version. Compile it. When we change the version, we must compile it separately. Java C space tester.java. No compilation error. Java test. Observe carefully in Java 7 version, what we are getting there? Error colon main method not found in class test. Please define the main method as public static void main string array args. Same exceptions here we are getting in Java 6, java.lang. No such method error colon main. In Java 7, error colon main method not found in class test. Please define the main method. Please define the main method as public static void main string array args. Okay, like this here we can provide. This is about like what their error messages here we are getting clearly. Okay, fine. For example, listen carefully. If the main method is available in the loaded class, what JVM is able to do now? If main method is available in the loaded class, immediately JVM will create a thread to execute our main method. Thread is nothing but a flow of execution. Flow of execution to execute our program. JVM will create a thread to execute our program. So JVM created thread to execute main method. That thread is called as what their main thread. JVM will create a thread to execute our main method. So the thread is called as what their main thread. That main thread executes the total part of the main method. Whatever the content here we are having inside this main method, everything will be executed inside this main method. Everything will be executed inside the main method. Okay, then a part of it, SOP statement, if you have there, correspondingly welcome output here, we are able to get. Understand it clearly. Welcome output here, we are able to get from this. Okay. Next one is when main thread comes to the ending point of the main method. When main thread is coming to the ending point of the main method, right curly brace, that is ending point of the main method. Automatically, that thread will come to the dead state. Automatically, that main thread will come to what state there? Dead state. Recognize my point. When that main thread is in dead state, no, JVM will understand it. Program execution is completed. Immediately, JVM will stop all of its internal processes and JVM will go for the shutdown mode. JVM will stop all of its internal processes and JVM will shut down that all the internal process and JVM will go for the shutdown mode. That's finished. Their execution is going to be completed. Got my point or not? Now observe carefully what JVM is doing now. Alright, son. If main method is not available, this is a situation here we are getting. If the main method exists in the loaded main class, then the JVM will create a thread. JVM will create a thread to execute main method. JVM will create a thread called main thread to execute main method. Okay, to execute what the main method. Fine, sir. Next one is what there. When JVM comes to the ending point of the main method, JVM will keep the main thread in the dead state, main thread in the dead state. With this, JVM will stop all of its internal processing and JVM will go to shutdown mode. Then JVM will go to what mode here? No, shutdown mode. That's it. By this, we can understand the total execution part about like what there, the Java program clearly. Right, sir. Understand this point here. When JVM execute this program there, everything will be displayed as per the instructions. When it comes to the ending point of the main method, automatically it will keep that main thread in dead state. When the main thread is in dead state, automatically JVM will stop all of its internal processing. Okay, then after that, JVM will go to what mode here? No, shutdown mode. That's it. Now this is a total execution process here. We have to understand clearly. Right. So now, okay, just I'm going to copy this. I'm going to provide this content here as a diagram. The total parts here I given the diagram here. Right, sir. Now here I have one important interview question. Just we have to answer for this question now. Two environment variables we have seen. One is a path, another one is what there? Class path. Now the question is what is the difference between path environment variable, and the class path environment variable? What is the difference between path environment variable and class path environment variable? Answer here we have to provide. See this diagram, no? Path environment variable is providing all Java commands location details to the operating system. But class path environment variable is providing the location details of the dot class files which are required by the JVM. Got my point or not? Now E:/ABC. What it contains actually? Dot class file. That is required by whom? JVM. Got it or not? That is required by whom? JVM. So that's why dot class file information is provided by what? Class path environment variable. Java commands details are provided by what? Path environment variable. Operating system required path, but compiler and JVM required what then? Class path. Class path are accessed by JVM or maybe compiler, but path is accessed by operating system for getting all the commands location, Java commands location. Right, sir. Now answer is what there? Point number one is what there? Path environment variable, path environment variable is able to provide the location details of all Java commands, to the operating system, There we can identify C colon, that is set path is equal to C colon slash Java slash JDK 1.8.0 slash bin. This location here we have to provide. This is the content here, what I'm telling you. But what about this class path here? All right, now we can understand it clearly. Class path environment variable is able to provide the location details of the dot class files to the compiler and JVM as per the requirement. In some situations, compiler can also get the location details through class path environment variable that I have not shown in the today's classroom, but in the future it's going to be happen. That's why I given that. So class path environment variable is able to provide the location details of the dot class files to the compiler and JVM. Got or not? All right, sir. Now here, what we are able to provide there? Set class path is equal to E colon slash ABC. Maybe as per our diagram, E colon slash ABC have given, but it may be any location, any other location that we have to set clearly. Okay, right, sir. Now this is about the total story, and here I given the total diagram also for this. The totally what we completed there, the total content here, what we understood there. Steps to prepare first Java application. The total content is completed. Now effectively we are going to prepare our programs and we are going to execute our programs now. Answer my point here. So anyway, this total content is completed here. The steps to prepare first application, that part is completed here. In the next class, I will start another new topic. Okay. But when I'm going to take this next class, when it is possible to conduct the next class here? But tomorrow is a Sunday, right? And moreover, tomorrow is a Diwali festival, right? Is it possible for you to come for the class on tomorrow? No? All right. It's okay. Then don't worry. Then in a very startup mode, I don't want to give burden to you. It's okay. Celebrate the festival. Okay. No need to take that much of burden immediately. So tomorrow, don't come for the class here. I think actually I'm giving all day forever batch only. All remaining batches are available with me. At evening time, not possible to take the class. 8:30 or 10 or some other batches are available. There I'm taking that classes now, right? Okay, but then I'm thinking about it. If I conduct the class now, even already today less members when compared with the previous classes now. Then tomorrow maybe 5 or 6 members will come. Those are interested. Remaining members may not come. Then we are feeling shy to specify that information to me. Sir, no sir, tomorrow don't take class like this. You are not going to say that. But if I conduct the class, only 4 or 5 members will come. Then what I will do with them? Then I have to see their faces. They have to see my face. No. Apart from that, nothing is going to happen, right? So don't worry. In a startup mode, don't worry for it. But we have very good sessions there in the future. So tomorrow, take gap. Don't worry. And day after tomorrow, we have to appear for the test. Got it? What I'm telling there? Test, written test. And which topic? First application development. Everybody. Tomorrow is the gap. Prepare well. Prepare well. Then appear for the test on day after tomorrow. On the first application development, only multiple choice questions only. Multiple choice questions only. Just we have to put ABCDs only. But total content, whatever the concepts here we provided there, the content here, whatever the concepts here we understood, on this only, from this document only. I think all of you are having link for this document. From this document only, here we are able to get it clearly. When the test is going to be happen, same as usual in our class time only, at 7:15, 7:15 or 7:20, the test will start. So try to come here in the same classroom. The test is going on here. Attend for the test. I will evaluate your papers. I will check it. If you are getting highest marks, then definitely you are appreciable. Understand it clearly. Don't take light about this test. Why? Because we are very much serious on this test. We are going to provide the papers and we are going to attend for that clearly now. Understand it clearly. Okay. All right, sir. Then, all right, sir. Made the payment for full stack. It's okay, sir. Payments are okay. Leave it. Provide the class notes link and the videos link. Videos link we can get it from our admin people. Classroom link I will provide. Don't worry. It's available in my hand. Guys, then once again I'm telling to you. So the relation between you and me, there is a movie, right? In that movie, Mohan Babu is able to give one statement, right? Relation between fisherman and what next one? Like that. Similarly, relation between you and me should be Java only, not money, right? Then payment related issues and all these things. We have an office there, right? Then we can go there, we can talk with them. But don't come to me regarding that payment issues. Even don't say anything about payment related issues. No, I'm not at all related to that issue. No. Why? Because if I talk with you regarding the payments and everything, when you come for the class there, instead of seeing your face, actually I used to see Java in your faces now. But if I talk with the payments, if I talk with regarding payments, no, in your faces, I'm going to see that notes only, 500 rupees notes, 1,000 rupees notes, no, right? So it's not good thing in between us. So the relation between you and me should be Java only. Technology should be the relationship here now. Maintain that. Right, sir? It's okay now. This is a classroom link, guys. Once again, I'm giving this link details in our chart now. So try to take this link and try to use this link to get the classroom notes. But for everybody, I'm sending this. Okay, don't worry. Then if you are not aware about this classroom notes, I'm able to share with you. And Google Classroom also I provided here. Once again, I will give this information to you about this Google Classroom. Then how to use this Google Classroom there for the sake of giving information. I think today also I given some message there. Have we got that message there? Okay, then that is give first priority for Google Classroom message. Why? Because directly I'm going to send that message. The second priority for our office, admin people will send some text message to you know. But first of all, we have to use this message. Don't worry. Okay. And those who are missing this class there, videos are available. Video support we are able to get so that we can go through all the videos. No need to worry for it. Almost all this week of classes I have taken there. Almost all 6 or 7 classes, six classes as of now today. That introduction classes, 2 classes are nothing, sir. Nothing I have discussed there. Actual topic I started from Monday, I think so. In one day I given gap, right? During these weekdays of time. Mainly how many classes we have taken there? 5 classes. Technology point of view, 5 classes only. That 5 classes videos we can get it. Through that video we can check it. Otherwise, on one particular day at some other time, I will give backup classes there. I will take it if it is required. But backup classes are not mandatory as I'm giving that video support to you. But still, I can go for that backup classes, but I will give that information to you later on. No need to worry for it. Okay. Right, sir. Go through that videos, even if it is a first class to you know. Yeah, that's okay, guys. That's all for today. And I will check it. Yeah, in the Google Classroom, if you submit anything there, then I will check it. Don't worry for it. It's okay, guys. That's all for today. Then I will meet on not on tomorrow, day after tomorrow for a test. We have to come there. Next day onwards, on Tuesday, we have to attend for 2 slots. One is what there 7 to 8:30 regularly. Language fundamentals topic I will start there. 8:30 to 10 I will start object orientation, OOPS topic as an independent topic. Object orientation I am going to start there, independent topic. But this introduction part, language fundamentals, I will take separately again here. That means immediately I will start 7 to 8:30 language fundamentals. Observe carefully. After that I will take introduction, theoretical concept. That's why I made it is pending now. But I started directly with what there steps to prepare first application. OOPS topic I will start there. It is an independent topic. Directly as a first class we are going to understand it clearly. But at what time here? 8:30 to 10 o'clock. I'm going to take the class OOPS concepts here now. But Tuesday onwards we have to attend for 2 slots. Monday you are going to have a test. Test on what there? First application development. Please try to understand the timings and what I'm telling you clearly. That's it. That's okay, fine. That's all for it. And one more point, 1 minute. Yeah, Google Classroom I will give, sir. Separately, I will discuss that information there, how to connect it. Just what I'm telling there, try to install Classroom app in our mobile phone. After that, it is asking join class. There we have to enter this Google Classroom code. Whatever the code I have given there, that we have to enter. Then automatically we can see the classroom. Okay. Otherwise, I will give that information to you. Don't worry for it. Okay. Right, sir. Nothing, sir. In the Play Store, the search for what their classroom app. Install it. If install it, it is going to ask what their join class. If you click on join class, it is asking about classroom code. Enter this classroom code. Automatically, will be connected with the class. Okay. Yeah. That's all, guys. We'll meet on Monday regarding the test. After that, on Tuesday onwards, we are going to have new topics. Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot. We'll meet on Monday.